I am a recovering alcoholic and 87 days into sobriety, and the first poem I have for you is kind of an illustration of how hard sobriety is and how it's not easy, but it is worth it. The other two are kind of a reflection of the feelings that attack you through sobriety. It takes your body a full 2 years to recover from alcohol abuse in every form. It's very hard on your emotions, very hard on your brain. I don't have any titles, but the first one is about the alcoholism, and the other two are kind of about the feelings that follow whenever you go through something very difficult, like a breakup. So, here we go. You have a nasty disease. Sometimes it takes someone looking you square in the eye and uttering the words you are afraid to speak for yourself to remember. Every day I must wake up and realize that I have cancer, but not the kind that attacks your cells. No, this kind attacks your soul. It has preyed on me since I was old enough to understand it, lurking in the shadows to make its first successful move. After it planted its seed when I was 13, it lay dormant in the back of my brain until I was 19 and thought it would be a good idea to try it in different forms, until I was so infatuated with all of them that there was no going back. Trying to help people understand is exhausting because normal people can take it or leave it. But for people like me, I took it because I could not leave it. Alcohol was my muse and I its greatest masterpiece. And I say was as if I'm not still trying to shake its grip on my limbs. Every day I must choose to fight, every hour, every minute, to say no to this warped version of love I lost myself in over the course of 5 years. The only thing that loved me fiercely and never walked away, and now I must walk away from it, and I am left with nothing. And it is not happy about me walking away. It's like a nasty breakup that part of you didn't want, even though your relationship was toxic. Without it, anxiety builds until I cannot breathe, or sleep, or do those things normal people do. God, what I would give just to be normal, to stop struggling, because I feel like I've struggled so much already. I know they say that struggles are meant to happen because one day you'll get to help someone else, but I don't want to help anybody else anymore. I just want to help myself, but I can't even do that. I want life to be easy. I have struggled enough, and I'm tired, and I need other people more often than I'd like to admit. The thought of a future without this toxic love is terrifying. I have no idea what it holds, and for the first time I'm able to think, but I don't want to think. For the first time I am truly feeling, and I don't want to feel. I drank so I could feel nothing, but now that I'm feeling everything, I am so overwhelmed that sometimes I shut down. Tears escape from my eyes out of nowhere, and I push people away, and I convince myself that nobody will ever love me because I don't even love me. Actually, I hate me. I hate myself for the things I've done and the person I've become. I hate feeling damaged to the point that I also damage everything I touch, or at least that's how it feels since I am always so disposable. I am everything my addiction has made me, and now I must pick up the pieces, but there are too many and I don't have enough glue. Reality hits me in the face every time I lay my head down at night and pick it up the next day, that if I touch another drink, all of my progress will be unwound. But sometimes that doesn't sound like such a bad idea, and it's because I am sick. I was infected a long time ago, and if I would have known those bottles were labeled with a skull and crossbones, I never would have touched them to begin with. But now it's too late. The word addict is stamped on my forehead in bold red ink, and even though I am a lot of other wonderful things to so many, it's all I see when I look in the mirror, and it is uncomfortable and embarrassing. I am something I never thought I would be, and sometimes I'm not strong enough to believe I will ever be anything but that. I am recovering, but I am mangled and I am broken. I am an alcoholic.